And I can't log in. The servers only came up seconds ago, and it can't even tell me what characters I have. Let's exit out and try again. Still no. There's still... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, I bet they have character, like, previews disabled because they know that 17 million people are all logging in at the same time right now. That's interesting. That's smart. They're thinking. So, hey, I know I normally would not be streaming at this time. This is 5 a.m. where I am, which is a normal time for me to be awake, so why not, right? But the servers just came back up for patch 4.2, and I was actually wrong. I meant to, I had intended to show off the new 24-man raid, and had been saying so for a while. Oh, I'll stream, I'll stream that new 24. It doesn't come out in 4.2. That's on the odd patches. 4.1, 4.3, 4.5. So there is no new 24-man raid, but there is a new 8-man raid, Sigmascape. So we'll be doing that. This will, I'm pretty sure, no, in fact, I'm positive. This is my first time doing one of the 8-man raids blind. I did the 24 that came out, Rabinaster, the one that came out in 4.1. I did that on release day, so nobody knew what was going on. But Deltascape, the first 4 entries in the 8-man in the 8-man raid, I did not do those right away, and so had no anything it's based on that you're aware of. There was a mention that there would be Final Fantasy VI, like Rabin. Oh no! There was a mention that Rabinaster was all Final Fantasy 12 and Tactics. It was Ivalice that we were going to. And this one, I guess, is supposed to be Final Fantasy VI. And once I heard that, I was like, let me not look into it anymore. I would rather be surprised. But just from having read and seen a little bit, I know for sure what one of the enemies is. And so a hint that maybe revealed what one of the other ones was. Because there'll be 4 steps to it. Yeah, wow. I really can't get in. We'll chill for a second. Or 3, or 5. It can't make up my mind where in the world I logged out. That's really interesting. I never noticed this before, but usually when you log in, it shows the zone. Like, it shows a different, like, little title card based on which area of the world you're in. And I've never seen that one before, because that's just the whole world. Because they couldn't retrieve my character data sometimes. One of the times I logged in, it was correct. It started to show, wherever I was. I think it might have been Mordona. Yeah, I'm in Mordona. So it showed the Mordona, title card. This one. Where in the world is Heaton San Diego? Okay, so you have played 14 some, and you played Alexander. See, I didn't get to do Alexander on release, so when I went in, I had to go and watch videos, and it wasn't until the whole entire thing was already out. I mean, if this one doesn't work, then I'll actually stop logging in for like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. Also, will it let me? I shouldn't even mess with things by doing that. All right, we'll sit here for a minute. Yeah, weekly grind. Okay, so you hadn't got Stormblood, which makes sense, right? If you got all the way through Alexander and were just sitting around waiting, a lot of people just unsub. And that's, you know, that's one way to play an MMO. I will always have stuff to do because as you can see, my warrior isn't even 70 yet. None of my tanks are 70. I log on every once in a while and do a little bit of stuff. I'm disappointed in my stream self. I really, really meant to go and, like, stream some more. What happened today? Today I woke up a little bit too late. And it's like, that's not even really an excuse, because I didn't have, like, anything that I needed to do this evening. So even if I started an hour late, like I did with Miles Edgeworth the other day, it's like, you're just going to play one shot, and you have no idea how long it's going to take to do another run and get another ending. But, it was like, yeah, and then I just got distracted in general and never started the stream up. Because I wanted to go do that, and then stop, come offline for a while, and then start streaming again when this came up. All right, let's try it again. See, normally they don't have, as far as I know, they don't usually have these kinds of problems just because a new patch popped up. So I don't know if, like, changing zones is now gonna, like, kick me out again. I'm going over here just to pick up the new emote. There's a new emote that you can buy with Grand Company seals. Oh, let me move that around a little. Why is it being weird? What's it called? Ballroom etiquette reflection. Hey, maybe. Haha. And this is. Oh, and is this the Chocobo bag? Is that how it works? They added more inventory space, but in a weird way. Alright, so we're going to use this. Reflect. Okay, it's just you close your eyes. Okay. Nice. 10,000 well spent. Alright, I have a bunch of... Can I right-click and send to Chocobo bag? No. So how do I... Is that not the Chocobo bag? How do I get my Chocobo bag then? It's the right number of slots for a Chocobo. Oh, is it? You can't do it in a main city or something? Can't put that there. Maybe I'm just crazy. Well, who cares? Alright, let's go to Rauger's Reach so that I can crash. Everybody in the... Oh, and am I... There's where the glamour plates are. Those are new. Wait, White Mage is 324 and Bard is 330. So I'd like to go on White Mage, but I don't actually know what the item level requirements are, and if it does require 325 or 330, I'll have to go on Bard. Also, I'm going to wind up turning the game music up in a bit, I'm sure. I just need to dump a bunch of stuff. Of course there's no room. Of course I have no room on anything. I don't even know why. Why do I even carry these things? It's weird having my inventory be different dimensions. I will, of course, get used to it, but whatever. Oh. So who is the person that actually offers the thing? I think it's Jesse over here. Someone already has the new mount? Oh, can you just get it somewhere? Where do you get the new mount? Is there something I should have saved up? It must be here, because that's where everybody's standing. Wait, so is it... People haven't done the thing already, have they? What's going on here? It's not gonna be, like, over here, is it? This is what all the new stuff is gonna look like. There were a whole bunch of people standing here, like this was... Solvent we've polished, blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh my gosh, you can't even see her. Glad you're here. In case you haven't heard, a huge surge of anomalous energy. Omega's ready to go ahead with the next stage of its experiment, but Master Garland is on his way, so let's hear what he has to say. The plot of the Stormblood raids is that an entity called Omega has entered our world and is basically doing the Rick and Morty thing, where it takes people from every world and goes, show me what you got, because it's trying to find the strongest being in the multiverse, and so it's pulling things from other Final Fantasy games. They actually went there. And that's why the Chocobo... A fan service excuse plot. Yes. Extremely so. And that's why the Chocobo from Chocobo Dungeon is here. They didn't say outright that he is the Chocobo from Chocobo Dungeon. They just call him Alpha. Good old Nero. Anyway, the energy surge. Based on our previous experience, it seems highly probable that it is our signal to rejoin the fray. Needless to say, it is an invitation we cannot refuse, not when the alternative is Omega unleashing its creations on Eorzea. Well, Conjita, are you ready to answer the call? Tap, tap. Reboot. I'm afraid Briggs and Wedge won't be answering any calls just yet. They're still mending from the ambush in the control center. Yes, of course. We'll just have to struggle on without them for the time being. Don't worry. Nira and I will see to it you receive all the support you need. Defeat is not an option. Quay! I do believe Alpha here agrees. Oh, that reminds me. I've got something special for you, little fellow. Come with me. Adorable. A custom-made Ironworks uniform so he can match Sid. He is part of the expedition team, after all. Considering the dangers lurking in that rift, it's only right that we override the you know, his natural defenses given to him by evolution, like having claws. Yeah, do you want to give me some free gear? And not make me come back here and trade in Sigmascape parts for it? You are a famous hero who can afford her own gear. I bet you could buy a house for the cost of what you're wearing. How much do houses cost? Wait, all of my stuff was free, actually. I found it on the ground. Joking aside, I doubt even a fine uniform like ours would last long on you with all the fighting you get up to. We'd need to tailor something specific to your needs, make it out of far more durable materials. By durable, I mean expensive. Saying that, if you were in a position to provide said materials, here is our excuse for offering you equipment. Might our time not be better spent, say, traveling to the Yawn? Omega awaits. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Overall, Stormblood didn't actually really thrill me the way that Heavensward did. Heavensward had, I think, a better plot. Although some of it didn't really, like... The plot of Heavensward didn't really finish until 3.3. But so far, Stormblood, like, the main MSQ, the main plot, didn't really do it for me. And nothing that we saw in 4.1 changed my opinion. That was just some filler. Hey, what's everybody doing here? Usually, you're supposed to be able to see the NPCs. There he is. Oh, he disappeared. I can see Sid right there. Are people blocking him on purpose? Oh, you really do have... I have to be standing that... No, wait. I can select him and then back off. There. I'll be nice. I'm ready when you are. Say the word and we'll take the plunge. Oh! For a second, I thought they were throwing me into an instance battle, but I don't think that's the case. Midgard's armor is here. Something new Emperor? I'm not even sure. For the end of... Hey, Sin. Yeah, very much. Fortunately, like I said, whatever you have targeted is permanently viewable. So I just needed to get close enough so that I could actually click on them, and then I backed up a little bit. So this is their hand wavy doodly doot. Guess what? There's stuff from other Final Fantasies exists. Oh, this is going to be an instance. I'm going to have to fight my way through here. Did I want to be on White Mage? Maybe. And we appear to be mercifully solid. Yeah, last time we showed up here, we were, like, ethereal at first. Do detect some changes. If not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in the aether. Welcome, Alpha Group. Your prompt arrival is appreciated. How do you know I was prompt? Maybe the patch has been out for 6 weeks, and I'm just getting here now. It would seem your experiment continued in our absence. Affirmative. Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects have been eliminated. Each test world hosts an ongoing contest wherein the strong eliminate the weak. The process is certain, conclusive, inevitable, Every result matches the predicted outcome. Prompto? Oh, prompto. Not prompto. Prompt. Every result except yours. Oh yeah, we had refused to cooperate, so it injured Biggs and Wedge and said, I'll blow up your entire... Like, I have the power to kill everyone on your planet if you don't participate in my contest. Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probability of success. Your survival is crucial to my study. Through you, I must continue to explore the contradiction I have discovered in your otherwise impotent kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one which I must acquire. It's going good, though. It has been a long time since I've streamed 14. Foolish machine, what hast thou to show for all the years that have passed since the culmination of our war? Naught save thy continued existence. Hast thou no thought for what befalleth thy home star? Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming. Fight, win, evolve. Then I will return to blip bloop. Error. Accurate rendering of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiment. Okay, yeah, it hasn't said where it is from. Alterations to equipment parameters detected. Recalculating projected combat capabilities. Bloop, complete. I will now commence recording your practical performance. Proceed, Alpha Group. Overcome the obstacles in your path and reach the end of the course constructed for you. Why do they actually put this solo instance in? Because most people that are into the raid care very little for, you know, the single PvE, like, you with NPC allies. It's probably, like, the worst thing in the world to them. It seems we have our orders. Shall we cut a path through the chaff, then? I guess it's like warm-up, you know. What? He has cards. Is he an Arcanist? He's like, I don't know, I got cards. Of course that's what you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift, so I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha. Capitalized it like it's CERN. SERP! Oh, now that it's trying to actually create the instance, are we going to crash? Is this going... this... So on the Stormblood launch, as many people heard, there was Raubon Extreme. There was an NPC who you would talk to him, and just like this, you would go through like a 3 or 4 minute cutscene, which you could skip, and then at the end of the cutscene, it would do this, it would sit on a black screen, and then it would go, error, you're back standing in front of the NPC, like you never talked to him. Okay. Why is this a thing? Really? Oh, what a mistake. So... Oh, no, oh, it's because there's 2 cutscenes. Right? Yes? No? This is the same cutscene, right? This is the same cutscene. Right? I'm pretty sure it is. It started with that flyover. And now they're gonna stand around and talk. I figured I was too lucky to have it just immediately work. Can I have that chocobo thing? I won't ever play, but I need it. Plus, should I go as White Mage or Bard? I'm gonna go as White Mage, I guess. This is unfortunate that after, like, in the first place, it's kind of, it sucks that there's such long maintenance on these numbered patches. Like, a 24-hour maintenance window is fairly long. Oh, did it? Yeah, there's probably a lot of people sitting in the queue now. When I came on, it was, it took me several tries to even let me enter a queue. And then, what was it? It was like 250 or something. And they let in 10 people, or 100 people every, like, 10 seconds or something. I don't know. It sucks that it's exactly the same problem that they had. I could do something else in the meantime. We could go unlock the first dungeon instead. The first new dungeon. Fractal Continuum hard mode. Oh, this is such a bad idea on their part. Why did they do this to intentionally, like, gate the number of people that would get into the new thing, or did they like actually legitimately not learn from their mistakes? Like, let's have a solo instance that 10,000 people around the world are all going to try to get into within seconds of the server coming up. Because that's what the problem is. It needs to make a separate instance for every single person who's doing this. And if I recall, Warlord's legit the worst launch WoW ever had. Wow. I remember, I kind of vaguely remember the EverQuest 1 launch, because I was in there on launch day, and it was like 3 days before they got it to where you could actually log in and there were no problems. But I mean, that was practically the first MMO ever. It wasn't really. There were... What was actually like a 3D game and an MMO that came before EverQuest? There was Meridian 59 and at least one other game that just isn't coming to mind right now. This has got to be so embarrassing for them to have the exact same thing happen that we had during 4.0. And the 4.0 thing wasn't fixed for like 3 or 4 days. Ha! I'm in. See ya, suckers. I better not die in here. Because if I do, I think I get booted out. 72-hour stream go. Oh, it's shielded. Alpha, mind the trap. Well, you're stuck for now. Rotors from Final Fantasy VI. Although we saw them before. We've seen them in the level 70 dungeon. Midgard Zormer is just here for show. He's not actually going to fight. Thanks a lot. Everybody going without me. Yes. I can turn up the music. Or I'll turn up the sound in general, probably. Let me know if that's okay. If Cloud... I have a Cloud outfit. Cloud himself has not showed up, though. I also have to keep an eye out for any, like, weird tricks that they're gonna throw in here. Because I really don't want to die. Like, do I have to touch these or something? No. Oh, is Midgardsormr the tank? They're hitting him. But it doesn't look like he's doing anything. No sign of thy companions. Yeah, where are they? Did we get separated? During Raubon Extreme, when everything, like, everybody was waiting for that one thing to get fixed, I did get through before they fixed it. Oh, he does have a... Oh. That did mimic the action well. Is he a blue mage? Is that what's going on? When I did get into the Raubon, one of the Raubon fights was actually, like, there was a real threat of me dying in there. And I was like, if I die, I'm going to get kicked out, and I'm not going to get to do this again. Vincent has the best line in... Did he say anything, ever, in any game? I didn't think Vincent could talk. Now I know Vincent can talk. Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. Ooh, what a perfect opportunity to test my latest creation. What are you pulling out? For crying out loud. Is he summoning his hammer? He's summoning his hammer! From when we fought him. And how did you... Where did your armor come from? Behold the Mark 46 Iron Nero, complete with new and improved Mighty Mjolnir gun hammer. Alright. It is a gun hammer. It has been a while, like, that is who he was at the beginning, and then he turned into Mr. Scientist Man with his glasses. So it is kind of cool that he's back. And that his music is playing. Steel Rain, something or other. Yeah, that's okay, I'll just tank everything. I'm just the healer, that's all. Oh, he's doing the voice lines from the fight. Yes, Advent Children was the Final Fantasy VII movie. I knew that. I don't remember if he said anything in the movie, though. I love this movie. I love this this song and this fight. When you fight against him, you never get to do it like legit anymore. Oh, I wonder if that's where I'm going to get the hand mount. No, it was too soon. Like, I showed up and people had only been logged into the game for 5 minutes maybe, and there was already someone with the new mount, which is a Magitech hand thing. Which was a part of Nero's fight. You fight against him and he summons those hands. Oh, yeah, a Deathclaw. I couldn't think of the name. Finally, a proper challenge. I trust those tedious bears are behind us. It's Dadaluma from 6. Is he going to use a potion during the fight? Good day, fine sirs. How may I be of service? Although this is kind of just like fan service for no reason. Like, the only reason that he's here is because remember Dadaluma? Remember Final Fantasy VI where you fight Dadaluma? Come on, you can do it. Use a potion. I'm not killing you until you use a potion. Go. Phantom Train is already confirmed to be in this. Oh. What was that? An error occurred during event movement. Oh. Okay, so I didn't get to see the... Will I ever get to see it? Will it even show up in the inn? That's too bad. I missed the cutscene of after you beat him. Because of congestion. I guess. Oh, return to the... Speak to Sid at the yawn, so I have to exit. I guess. Unless, did it not count? This is still where Sid is, right? No, Ironworks hand. Oh, he's in there somewhere. Okay. I thought the yawn was like the edge of the cliff. Is Nero going to suplex it? It is a possibility. Like, I don't think my character's going to. Okay, maybe this is the cutscene we were... Yes, this is the cutscene we were supposed to watch. Blunt. I've been awesome enough for today. In between scrambling to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering about that card you used, Alpha. Care to explain? He boasteth that... Yeah, Midgard's armor is the only one who can understand him. He boasteth that it is but one of many tools at his disposal. Be not deceived by his appearance. Like all of Omega's creations, Alpha was chosen for his prowess in battle. The creepy clown mask is hardly subtle as to who else we're going to be fighting. Analysis complete. Subject matched revised projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. Midgard's armor, your parameters are notably inferior. Dost thou yet believe me, the mighty worm I was in life? That incarnation perished long ago. My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn into this far-flung star. Yeah, Midgard's armor is essentially a god, on par with Heidelin. I imagine it will be. I imagine Dancing Mad is in this, either in its original form or in a new form. That they might be suffered to remain, I did offer up my life unto Heidelin, abiding thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need. Your account correlates with my records. It explains why I arrived on this planet only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs even as I searched for a new target of sufficient strength. Yet I still do not understand why you aid these creatures. I should think the reason plain, but mayhap 'tis not so for a soulless machine such as thee. By thee and thine was my home laid waste. Oh! Okay, Midgard's armor is not native to this world. I might have known that at some point. If I did, I forgot. Or maybe they've never mentioned it. He came to this world. He's originally a god from another world, I guess, and came here and then wound up joining with Hydaelyn in some fashion. And so his home world was destroyed by Omega. This is new information. The sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth upon me a tempest of rage. I but lend these mortals what little aid I can render. Illogical. If your purpose is to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entity more powerful than you were at your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment continues. Alpha Group, your next opponent awaits you within the Sigmascape. Enter and commence the contest. Jeez, Omega. Why so serious? That should do it. Our new base of operations is up and running. Now what I'd really like to do is delve a little deeper into Omega's past, but as our dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we'd best focus on the task at hand. Let's get on with conquering the occupants of this Sigmascape, shall we? No slowing down. This, I'm pretty sure, should put me just immediately into the fight. They're not going to have me do a whole bunch of running around and deliver the cookies. Before you cross blah, 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 where we stand. That is the test world you need to conquer, the Sigmascape. Is that a mask or a face? The castle was certainly a surprise, but this is verging on disturbing. And we currently have no idea what it might signify. My first instinct is to dive straight into our analysis. The problem being that without a reference point from within the Sigmascape to start from, we'll have no way of knowing if we're even analyzing the correct data. Which means you'll just have to go in blind. Hardly the best way to enter into a fight, but needs must and all that. Are you up for the challenge? Yes. Can I ask you to join her, Alpha? We seem to be fine out here, but Khajiit will need your authorization if she's to do battle inside the test world. Quack. Keep your wits about you, Savior. Your next opponent could be almost anything. Even a train. I am prepared for this to be the best thing ever. Quay. Alright, so what is the item level requirement? Because I'll be bummed if I went through all this and then it turns out I can't actually go in. Because I didn't do Savage or anything. I'm not properly geared up. 325. So I can't go in on White Mage, but I can on Bard. So that's what we're doing. 330. Or do I have enough to get the I do have some creation. These transfer over. Yes, I can maybe. Or what am I missing on White Mage? I should. My weapon is junk. That's terrible. All right, replace legs, replace ears, ring. I should be able to go. I'll be much happier going in as a healer. Let's do that. I can't teleport out of here. There was a dude with the claw. Where do you get it? It might actually just be available with the currency that I'm about to spend over here, which would be a shame, because I'm going to spend it on gear. Creation? Oh, there's new songs. So these are the 330s, and I can get earring of healing. Oh, I need to do the exchange. I should be able to exchange the obsolete tomestones here somewhere, maybe? Do I do that in Mordona? I kind of doubt it. You just hang there while you're riding that mount. I can't imagine that this is where you would come to do the exchange. And yet here I am. Ha! It is. What did I say I was gonna get? I need a ring and legs. And I should have... Do I have one Ravenaster coin? I think I put it away somewhere. It is... No, it's in my inventory. I just don't know what it looks like. Second tab of your inventory. Oh, there it is. Woof. Oh, I don't have enough for the legs. Alright, so we're gonna go with bracelet. Brings me up to 326. And I should be able to upgrade something with the, not the Evilisian gear, but, Yahan, good afternoon and morning. I gotta make sure this is the right thing. Is it glaze that I need? Glaze. What am I doing? We're just gonna wipe 30 times anyway. It's not like this is going to prevent anything bad from happening, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Right. Take that off. We'll upgrade the earring. Oh, that actually did get us an average of one more. So 327. Good to go. Sigmascape 1.0, here we come. What a mistake this is. We take off the join party in progress. Oh, I wonder if I should go in Party Finder instead. Apparently there are very, very few parties right now. And none for the raid. Oh, I know. I really wanted it to be today. I really wanted it to be, you know, earlier today. Tonight, I feel like I'm not going to have much time to I have a class to go to, and then after that I have a birthday party to go to, and then I still have to go into work. So if I did stream, it would wind up only being like an hour. Which I might jump on and play this for an hour, like go through the new dungeon. If I say tomorrow, but I don't know. Part of it is that I'd want to continue playing this while it's still very new. So I'm probably gonna hold off at least a couple of days. Let's say, yeah, I can't really ever plan anything out ahead of time, so so unfortunately I don't have an answer. If I were to have a general idea, I would say, like, Friday, maybe? But even that, I'm not really sure. Oh, I just thought, is the game, like, broken? Is nobody able to get in? Because it's not pairing me with anyone right now. Or are there just no tanks whatsoever? It's all healers. Well, no, then I should at least see a bunch of DPS. Every single person that is queued for it. Okay, let me I'm actually just to see, just to try. If I go in his DPS, it's also gonna say. Marstead is also playing One Shot today. Game Saucer chose it as his sub-game. Interesting. Although part of it, I mean, kind of similar to Undertale, it feels like the sort of thing that should be played through, like, either all at once or as close to all at once as you can. Because you want to stay familiar with who all the characters are. It's short enough to be played in one sitting. Yeah, this is definitely not letting me in. So we'll switch back to White Mage. Queue again. And is this the dungeon? An Unwanted Truth. Or is this just a side thing? There's the main quest. I don't really want to jump into the main quest right now. Yeah, no, maybe this is the dungeon. Affiliate. It's an unfortunate name. Got somewhere I'd like to take... Oh, yes! Okay, Fractal Continuum. That's the new dungeon. Fractal Continuum hard mode. Knowing our luck, it's probably some ancient allied weapon run amok. We won't know for sure until someone risks their life going in to find out. We were hoping that'd be you. Of course. Oh, thank the gods. See you in Azizla. And that is where I shall go. That guy looks cool. Okay, so he is gonna play through it in one session. We'll have to see if Marstead can manage to, you know, deal with the interface weirdness. Because I felt unprepared, you know. Actually, no, I spent all that time trying to put the clover thing on the screen thinking that it was going to, like, matter at first when I first found it, and it didn't. And then later on, I spent all that time, I put it back on the screen and was then like, oh, nope, I'm just gonna have to use this myself. You guys will just have to kind of guess what I'm doing. Oh, why did they put the south so far south? We'll get there someday. Yeah, Fractal Continuum was the was one of the first level 60 dungeons. So this is hard mode. In fact, which one was Fractal Continuum? Because I get it mixed up with the other one. Aetherochemical was the plot one. It was part of the MSQ where you fight the Asians at the end. Fractal Continuum was one of the two. Anytime you ever queued up for, like, level 60 dungeons, you always got Never Reap. So I probably only ran Fractal Continuum like 10 times. Because it was always Never Reap. Oh! Oh, we're going in. We're going in hot. Oh, we're gonna get destroyed. We're gonna get destroyed by a phantom train. Look at that. Oh! The music. Bum, 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 bum. We've located the correct area. Your opponent appears to be a train? Here it comes. Oh, delightful. So I can't target it. I should have brought food of some kind. None of this is good food. Tenacity, perception, I guess hot chocolate it is. That's new too. They're showing what server cross-party people are. Oh, you can target it. Okay. Come on, DPS, adjust. Oh, what? It's the ghosts! Do we have to do something? Head on. It looks scary. I'm spooked. Oh, we can destroy them somehow? That light. Extraordinary purification and properties. Can I drop this right here between them? Oh my, everybody get on them. Could this be any more delightful right now? Find a way to banish them. Well, it's up to you guys. You're marked, not me. I can't even tell, like, are people getting hit? They must be. Ooh, let's put that far away, maybe. Diabolic Wind, sure. Oh, ghosts, oh. Is somebody... There's somebody that I can't target. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was well coordinated on their part, going to opposite sides. It looks just like it. I'm being a bad healer. Oh, we're going over. Okay. Multi-track drifting. Okay, I can do this. Oh, I really hope I get the music for this. Oh, that was I didn't realize this died so fast. Oh, wow. I used up my, my haste. More ghosts. No problem, no problem. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Entering a passenger car? Why? For real? I didn't realize that they were all going to come, like, direct, you know, towards me. Oh, did the guy who didn't get a ghost just drop dead, apparently? So I was actually doing it right. Oh, stay alive. Stay alive. Everybody stay alive. I've been oh. I clicked out of the window. This is really exciting, but I'm probably not going to try it on Savage. I didn't do any of the first, I didn't do any of Deltascape on Savage. Oh, Acid Rain! Wait, that was like Mog's ability. Oh, jeez. Oh, everybody please get on me. We're okay, we're okay. I keep losing my cursor. I'm such a bad player. Okay, one of our tanks is in a train car. I've been targeted. Alright, everybody drag their ghosts. No, you went the wrong way. Alright, tell me the level 3 limit break is suplex, just for this one fight. Nobody used the limit break. Oh well. Phantom Train is down. Are. Did I get anything? You get one thing for free, right? And I won a roll. No, I guess you don't get a single part for free. Alright, so I got a bolt and can't roll again until the next reset. Maybe you suplex it on Savage. Traveler from afar, thank you for Doma. It's Elaine and Owain. Even though Cyan wasn't in... Oh no, Cyan was, I guess, in the game. You never met him. He was already dead. Hien is his son. So what is this exchangeable for? Oh, you only need one! Oh, good. I'm glad I got the bolt then, and not one of the other things. This, you only need one to trade it, so I will go do that once we unlock the next one. Thank the gods you're fast on your feet. When I first saw you be facing a train of all things, I assumed I was hallucinating. But with that oddness behind us, we can be fully certain we have the right set of data for the Sigmascape. From what we've been able to determine... Imagine if he was wrong. If we're there fighting, you know, some giant insect beast or something. He's like, according to my readings, you're fighting a train? This is a recreation of a devastated world. Unfortunately, we have not found any clues as to its origin. We came across several familiar terms, Doma included, but the arc of history is inconsistent with our own. Given that Omega draws from realms which could be fictional or even other dimensional, we can only guess at the source upon which the Sigmascape is based. But if it was fictional, it seems safe to assume that the author had a bad experience with a train. An unfinished masterpiece. We're gonna fight the painting, whose name escapes me. I wonder if it's gonna be naked in this one. And I don't know what reward we're going to get for it. I expect you're still recovering from your last fight, but we should probably go over the details of your next opponent all the same. According to our research, you'll be pitted against a foe known as Charternuke. Not a train this time, but some manner of animated painting. To be perfectly clear, the name refers more to the evil spirit that's taken up residence within the picture, but the picture part will be key to our strategy. To that end, Nero has thrown together a little something I thought might be useful. Okay. Thrown together, he says. Do you know how difficult it was to translate your abstract fancy into an actual tool with practical applications? What you demanded was nothing less than a... What you demanded was nothing less than a miracle, and a miracle I have delivered. I seem to recall you insisting on constructing it yourself. Still, credit where credit's due. Well done. Them shoulders, they sag. History will appreciate my genius. Ahem. To you I present the fruits of my labor, the chocobo brush. I won't confuse you by trying to explain how it works, but suffice it to say that I have adapted the tool to combat the peculiar nature of your rival. Put simply, you will be able to directly influence the space around you by painting pictures. Naturally, this process will require paint. As for the color, subject, and efficacy of your masterpieces, well, that will depend entirely upon your own artistic sense. Now back to you, Garland. Do you notice the absence of a steaming cup in my hand? If you truly valued the efforts of your colleagues, you might consider filling the bloody kettle from time to time. Or is that another task his lordship of the chief can't accomplish without the help of his subordinates? Now listen here, Nero. I apologize for the damn kettle, but this has nothing to do with my upbringing. So that virtually guarantees that I'm going to need a button for duty action, right? Sure. If you haven't played Serp, if you haven't played since Heaven's Word, this is new. They have some fights where they give you like an extra thing to put on your toolbar that's specific to the fight. Next to the kettle is one of Alpha's cards, its face illustrated with the depiction of spring water. Quay, quay, quay. Alpha appears keen to begin the next encounter. You may enter Sigmascape 2 whenever you are ready. But can I make Nero his coffee? Alright, so before we do anything, let's leave and get a new piece of armor. Or a new accessory. $350, man. All right, we'll get a ring. That's perfect because I didn't even upgrade the ring. We're up to 330. God bless America. And this is still 325. Were all of these the same item level? 295, 295, 295. Okay, it doesn't appear to change. Alright. So while we're waiting, let me oh yeah, let me go back to Azisla. See about unlocking the dungeon. Hold on. We're gonna ride out around in considerably more style. I love the fat chocobo, but I also love this mount. The lack of suplex was surprising. I mean, I guess they've had Godbert suplex some other things throughout the Hildebrand story. Maybe it really was the limit break, though, and just, oh, alright, we're never going to get to that dungeon. I'm fine with this. Look alive, everybody. I got the 350 ring. I'm in charge here. Ah, what a splendid atelier. Look around you here. Plenty of things in which to dip that brush. Okay. Black paint. Do we have an unlimited amount? I guess. Fire, earth, water, wind. Oh, what? Wait. So... This is going to be so complicated. Possession. He's using possession. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, we're supposed to... Portrayal of fire. Oh, alright. She's got the raise. Cool. Oh my god, he hits hard. So that's the rock. Okay, did we do it? Did we dodge it? Oh man. Alright, she's got that one. Alright, so there's water. Do we, like, this one? No, I don't think we're gonna be okay. Oh, we have to line of sight. Oh. I maybe get it. I shouldn't even be DPSing at all. This is a mistake. I should be focusing entirely on healing. What now? Wait, it's gone. Can only one person do it at a time? Oh, gosh. We don't appear to be able to hurt these. Oh, gosh. We're gonna be needing that level 3. Oh my. What the hell is going on? Alright, well, everybody get ready for this. She did not get Dragon Head. I will get him. Two at once. You madman. Is this... Actually getting low on MP, so... Demonic Shear. The next time something crazy happens, I'll use my, oh god. Oh god, what now? I'll let somebody else do it. Somebody who won't mess it up. Oh wait, they're switching around. That one is rock now? Oh, we're supposed to fly? Oh, God. Or was that one always... That one was always rock. That one was always rock. I'm not crazy. Oh, he's got twins. What happened? I need another 28 seconds before I can quick raise somebody. That's there, so that's taken. Oh, we both got the same person. Damn it. Oh no, they switched. They switched in time. Good. So is this like everybody has to get in a plane? To avoid the... Oh, I'm on the wrong person. Okay, so hitting that gives you like a splash of water, but I don't know what it does. Okay, I think we've got him now. Everybody's healthy, everybody's fine. We're all just gonna DPS him for this last 5%. 9%. Wow, he's got a lot of health. We're getting him. Unless this is the one that wipes us. Possession, he's possessing the fire. We still don't know what to do about that. Or is it... Oh, you do get a buff. That the whole time I just didn't notice that. You get a buff that says fire resistance up when you yourself activate the water. Which I should have expected. But when we did it before, I didn't notice the buff, so I was like, it's okay, it doesn't do anything. So am I not allowed to loot on these? No, I can loot on these. Or need, I mean. Well, cool. So that's two fights in a row without... Looked like the candle was spark. Oh, I think it was the exit sparkling. Maybe. So which one did I get here? I got a lens. 2 lenses are needed for special headgear. For the 350 headgear. Do 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 do. Welcome back, Kanjita. I was on the edge of my stool watching you attempt to paint whilst fighting, but you soon seemed to get the hang of it. I'm glad our makeshift solution worked as intended. Our makeshift solution worked as intended because I made it work. Painting is easy, as is intended. I feel I should remind you, however, that the brush was very specifically designed with that arena and that foe in mind. Against aught else, it will avail you precisely as well as any other brush. One moment. Aye, this is Garland. That's great news. And what... Oh, did they? Understood. We'll meet them out there. Biggs and Wedge are here? That was Jesse. Apparently Biggs and Wedge considered themselves well enough to pay us a visit. They're on their way to the yawn. Fancy a brief jaunt to the surface? No, thank you. I have data to analyze. Fine, just the 3 of us then. Shoop doop doo boot doop boop 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 doo. Now give me Atma Weapon. Did we already fight Atma Weapon? I don't even remember anymore. Quay. Well said. Look at the 2 of you, up and about already. You gave us quite a scare. Kanjita, did you come out just to see us? Chief, Kanjita, and Alpha, too. We didn't mean to drag you all away from your work. Nonsense. After all you've been through, how can we not come running? Speaking of which, should you even be walking? The Krudgeon. Is that how you pronounce it? I looked it up. I think it's Chirurgeon. The Chirurgeon will probably want to have words with us later. But we couldn't just lie back and have you brave the rift on your own. Do you even have enough hands for that much work? Who's taking care of all the little jobs? Yes, the little jobs. It does seem that you 2 have spoiled me. I only recently learned that the kettle does not, in fact, fill itself. But we're muddling along somehow. Kanjita has been a pillar of strength, as always. Alpha has proven to be a stalwart companion, and Nero has been invaluable and insufferable in equal measure. As for the test subjects themselves, they're certainly formidable, but Omega's experiment hasn't broken us yet. So go home, heal, and don't come back until you've fully recovered. It's good to hear that everything's going well, but you call us the moment anything goes wrong. We'll be out here in a wink, even if we have to crawl. Listen to me, Alpha. That uniform you're wearing makes you an official employee of Garland Ironworks. That means you can call on us whenever you're in trouble, and that we can call on you. It means you're not alone. Biggs and I have to go away for a while, so I want you to look out for Kanjita and the Chief for us, alright? Aww. Quay. Oh, before I forget, brought you something that puts a spring in your step. Can't fight Omega's creation on field rations alone. That reminds me, I should get food. I should get food before we... Are these new ones or something? Okay. What have we... This next one seems strong, but exhibits no other notable traits. How dull. Tank and Spank with nothing to... Oh, okay. The true challenge is this 4th opponent. But if I can find the patterns hidden in the chaos, then knowledge and reason will prevail. For even the most random actions are products of an underlying logic. One has but to isolate the behavioral triggers. Tastes like salt water. Why would... I need to take a closer look at that card. So Alpha refilled it, but it was salt water. How is that going to matter? Alpha Group shows signs of recovering from recent trauma, initiating action to maintain desirable stress levels. Uh-oh. That's why there's salt in the coffee, to make us stressed. Oh no. Okay, so it's just a 30-second potion of mind. Fair enough. Won't let you pass. Alpha and the Chief have already gone back in, so don't let us keep you. Our colleague over there should be glad to help you make the descent as soon as you're ready. This dreadful experiment may have a way to go yet, but if you keep taking it one battle at a time, you'll be fighting Omega before you... I mean, it'll all be over before you know it. Nero totally dies for real the third time. It seems like there's still a lot of people out there getting the error. Wait a minute. If he's here, is this a clone? Is this a clone, or is he just, he's hurt and doesn't want to say anything? Ah, back are you? We should return to the task at hand. Everything all right, Nero? You look a bit green around the gills. The kettle was full of salt water. Not the best stuff to brew coffee with, it turns out. Really? Well, it wasn't my doing. Of course not. That would involve you filling it. The water came from Alpha, created by one of those cards of his. It was very thoughtful of him to make the effort, but next time I prefer a beverage that didn't leave me feeling ill. In any case, you can handle support for this third battle on your own. I want to begin preparations for the fourth. Fair enough. Right, Kanjita. Your next foe is known simply as the Guardian. Unlike that ordeal with Charternuke, the battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. I smell a trap. Courage and strength is never enough to win the day. You always need friendship. Boing. Just leave me be. Alright, whatever. Alright, so, third shot at getting across Azisla to unlock the new dungeon. Which, if we don't get there, that's perfect, because I would rather... What is this now? Funny how that occasionally lines up just perfect. Alright, so... Sigmascape 3. Something simply known as the Guardian. What was the Guardian? Oh, Guardian, the thing that stopped you from getting into Vector. I feel ashamed for not knowing it instantly. I wonder if anybody's already doing Savage. If they've already managed to get through all 4 by just skipping cutscenes and getting lucky and not wiping. Although I've been doing a good job of the not wiping. Alright, don't let me actually get there. Put me into Sigmascape. Do it. Alright, time to take a look at this here teleporter. Yeah, so I'm gonna carry the 5 and, What in blazes? Access restricted? This isn't good. Someone's already triggered the intruder defense system. The only way in now would be to board an airship, but that would mean piloting the Enterprise. Bloody hells, how am I supposed to... Ah! Kanjita, I didn't... You didn't hear that, did you? You deserve better from the Ironworks. But the truth is, I'm just a simple man from the brooms meant for simple tasks. This is beyond me. With you here, though, I suppose things will work out, right? I'm worried. I don't think you're capable enough. What? You're only saying that to make me feel better. Well, it worked. Thank you. I meant to make you feel worse. I am terrible at my job. Now then, as you might have overheard a moment ago, the teleporter's been locked. Seems someone beat us here and activated the defense systems. It's nothing the Enterprise can't handle, though. Once we've locked onto the signal, we can fly straight to its source in the blink of an eye. We'll depart as soon as you're ready. I wonder if it's going to be Galvus. Are we going to fight Galvus again? Or whatever his name was? Is it Galvus? Galvus Tall Scalva? No, I'm mixing up people's names. Who was the guy? The guy that you fight in the ethereal... The first boss of Ethereal Chemical Laboratory, or whatever. It wasn't Nero, because he's on our side. Was it Galvus Zos something? Maybe? Alright, where else can we go while we're waiting? What else is new? What else was added to this game? Could go do the story. What are those? Koma Inu? Oh, we're in. All right. Oh my gosh, we're in Kefka's tower. Right, because that's where you fight it. It's invincible when you try to fight it in Vector. I love it. The Guardian will transition between a host of different combat programs. Try to keep track of which does what. That's not a tank and spank. You promised me a tank and spank, Sid. Alright, I gotta not let my party down. Guy's like, hi, first time here. So there's TV screens to let us know what mode he's in. Magitech Ray. You can dodge that. Arm and Hammer. Taking Ultros's form. Tentacles, alright. I have more lives than I do arms. Ultros is here. Ooh, okay, let's not stand there. Let's really not stand there. Oh my god. Oh, that went off quicker than I thought it would. I thought I could finish the heal first. Arm and Hammer, that's a tank buster. He's fine. Load. Okay, he's loading another combat stance. Dodaluma. Knocked back. I am paralyzed, unfortunately. Do these heal us or something? I wonder. Chakra Burst. How are we feeling? Oh, there's Dodaluma himself. That person has a marker on them. Should we not be standing near them? Out of the way! Oh, he's loading the Sky Knight, or whatever it's called. Air Force. Oh, man. Please be okay, everybody. Missiles. Dynamite with loops? What? What's going on? Wow, whatever that is hit him really hard. Okay, that was the actual Air Force itself. Okay, so that marker is just saying you're about to get hit with missiles. I missed what that just said. Bibliotech. Oh my god, this mechanic again. Oh, but nobody was helping. Oh no, they got him. They got him. We split up perfectly by accident. My god, we're good at this game. Oh, I'm terrible. Oh, I am completely out of mana. Bad time. Diffractive it's hard to tell which way he's facing. I keep interpreting those things as guns. Or, like, punching things instead of guns. Dottaluma again. Are we just repeating? Alright, so Dottaluma starts with a knockback, and you don't want to touch the edge if you can help it. Are we... It looks like there's 8 of them, so I guess we're supposed to stand in all these. Sure. Oh, and then everybody has to get out of the way of that. Sure. This is going alright. I'm still not going to try the Savage. That person we need to get away from. Just a little early for the limit break, but that's okay. It's dead. It's dead. Ha! Exciting. And now for Kefka. After some cutscening. That one seemed to have, like, a lot of tolerance for error. Like, even not really knowing what was going on, it wasn't like it was killing us for getting things wrong. In fact, that's what I'll do before I do the last thing. I need to stop swapping out Protect, because people die, and then they need to be reprotected, especially if it's me. Oh, I can try out the Perform. The new and improved Perform. Oh, that's why it was called Won't Let You Pass. I'm terrible. I didn't get the reference. Of course, that's the message that pops up when you start the fight with Guardian. I'm the worst. Done, are you? Then it's almost time. Congratulations, old friend. Judging by the lack of smoking holes, I'd say you have a talent for avoiding laser beams, and that is what passes for a straightforward battle in here. Phantom trains, possessed pictures, and now this Magitech-like machine. Assuming it was real, the realm the Sigmascape is based on must have been highly advanced in both the arcane and mechanical arts. 'Tis truly a pity we cannot identify the test world's origin. Imagine how much we might have learned from such a civilization had we encountered it under different circumstances. But now is not the time for such idle thoughts. The next battle will be the last for this world, and Nero should have a strategy to share with us by now. Test World of Ruin. World of Ruin being the second half of Final Fantasy VI. This is it. The final battle to conquer the Sigmascape. Giving him them eyes. We've put together a profile of your next opponent. You've encountered some fantastical foes in here, but this time you'll have the novel experience of fighting an actual person. His name is Kefka, and he's a jester. According to the data, his preferred mode of fooling didn't just bring the house down, but the whole world. Apparently, he found comedy in the tragedies of others, and condemned countless thousands to death for his own amusement. That a jester should bring such misery. It is almost amusing. Nevertheless, we must treat this villain with all seriousness. His rise to godhood and subsequent rule over a shattered world is clearly documented in the records. Kefka is a formidable mage, and a cunning one besides. Your tactics must account for both his power and his trickery. You've been working on a solution, yes? Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Have you ever known me to do anything by halves? The jester's face paint is a mask for his intent. If you only watch the surface, you'll be fighting at a disadvantage. To put it bluntly, Kefka will seek to deceive you. Even as you predict his actions and adjust your position, his true attack will reveal the feint for what it was. Or is he going to lie to us with red circles on the ground? This is where things become interesting. I have tuned this monitor to allow me to observe the Sigmascape with greatly enhanced clarity. If I observe a discrepancy between Kefka's behavior and the impending attack, I will endeavor to warn you. The timing will be critical, of course. How confident are you of this strategy? I predict a 50% chance of success. Any delay, however slight, in reacting to his feints will render my warnings all but pointless. Isn't it exciting? There's no safe way to practice this, hero. We must test our tactics on the field of battle. It's a good thing for you that I'm the best. I'm afraid he's right. I'll lend you all the support I can from this side. Make whatever preparations you need and head into the Sigmascape. We can't let this jester have the last laugh. Chocobo! Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. But people can always rebuild, and new lives will always be born. A fragmented conversation that accompanied Kefka's data. His was the first line, but there was no mention of who uttered the reply. Perhaps. I admire the idea of upsetting the status quo. Go on, champion. I tire of waiting for the fun to begin. So are we going to get a payoff for whatever happened to him? Is that going to happen now, or do we have to wait for patch 4.4 for that? Kefka boys! Oh man. And there it is. I guess it's good that I'm coming in as a healer. We seem to be fairly in demand. Oh my gosh, I'm fighting Kefka.
wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt on the bottom of my boots, or the dirt stuck on the bottom of that dirt. I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence.
The laugh. The actual laugh. Alright, well, at least for the beginning, it's still the same song. Oh, and I was supposed to switch out. I don't want to swap. I guess everybody just wanted to test whether we could fall off or not. They were concerned that that was the first deception. That the only way to fight him, the only way to beat him was to jump off the edge. Alright, so I'm gonna focus totally on healing until I know what the hell's going on in this fight. Pokegon, play the price will bury you in tombs of ice. Oh, well, he wasn't lying about that. Figured out my tells, have you? Or have you? Keep an eye out for tricks. Question mark? Blizzard Blitz. Oh, damn. Okay. Thrumming Thunder? Do we have to... Okay. Oh! Oh, Serp, they did not disappoint you. Oh, whoa! Oh no! I can't get that person back. Oh no, there they are. They're... I messed up. Is the... Oh no! Oh no! Is this... Okay. You chose wisely. Does it give you a push? Is he gonna... Yep, okay. That was a shove. Graven Image. Power builds in the Graven Image. Okay. It... No. Oof. Alright, our first wipe. I'm trying to see, is there... Oh my god, it's totally the thing. Oh, and... And then it starts going up and the song changes. But we wiped. So are they always lies or not? That's what I haven't figured out yet. Seems like it's always like maybe, yeah. Because the first attacks use normal there's hyper. Jeez. Yeah, we didn't have question marks yet. So maybe they're making it more obvious. Oh no, emergency maintenance. There's a message about emergency maintenance. But it looks like we have 20 minutes. So I don't know what the is the position of the... Okay, it does. Oh, jeez! I did not see that before. Whatever that attack was. Oh, he's slow casting it. Is it gonna be okay? Oh. Redo my protect. Alright. Graven image. He's going to turn the statue again. Okay, and the... Okay, this is... Okay. Okay, if there's question marks, then that's where you're supposed to... Again... Alright, I gotta watch out for that shockwave. Every time the statue moves, it's gonna shockwave after the next attack or two. I don't know. Okay, that side of the platform, not safe. Oh, get out of here. I made it out of that. There's so much to look at in this fight. Alright, so he's teleporting to the other one? Is that the deal? I still got hit by it. I'm the worst. Thank you for tuning in to Hit 10 Style Stream, the worst, worst Final Fantasy player in the world. Do get inside this one. But now there's no shockwave. Ow! Shouldn't be looking. Look away from him? Or... Oh, look away from the stat. I saw the thing just in time to be wrong. Jeez. Oh no! Every single time. Just need to accept that I'm the worst. Oof. So we do want to get in? Okay, good. Actual liability He-10 style. I am the only person who's died, right? No, I think one other person might have gotten knocked off of the edge. Oh my god, this is a lot of damage. They're not going to leave us hanging, right? We are going to get a final phase. No, apparently not. I guess they're saving that for Savage. And then they show it crumbling. Okay, complete. A wind-up Kefka already. Come on. Ah, 28. That's not enough. See, yes, I had considered that until I saw that somebody had opened the chest. They wouldn't put the chests there and then, you know. There are rules that can be broken, but not to that extent. what did I get? I got a shaft, which you need 4 shafts for body gear. Alright. Who got the Kefka? Mitsune Kono. That's it, isn't it? She's won. This contest has been decided. Alpha Group is victorious. The Sigmascape test world will now be erased. Come on, we should go and find Kanjita. No? Nero. Talk to me, man. Are you hurt? Oh. You could say that. I had a visitor while you were attending your little ironworks reunion. Omega. Damn it, we never should have left you alone. Not what after happened to Biggs and Wedge. As if I would trail along behind you, like some sniveling lapdog. No, I chose to remain, and behold the results. This was my victory. It was my ingenuity that defeated these foes. Even if your precious warrior of light was just another variable in my grand experiments. Alright, Nero, save your strength. I'll fetch Kanjita and Alpha, and then we can get out of here. Or are they going to kill him off? Are they going to kill him off for actually real? Garland. The next round is yours. But you can't keep holding back. It's time to unfetter that brilliant mind of yours. To do it must be done. And I'm not just talking about what becomes of Omega. You cannot preach freedom through technology and keep yourself locked up in chains. It was cryptic. Oh, are we gonna get... Oh, yeah, we've still got 10 minutes before that maintenance kicks in. Another battle won. Thy might knoweth no bounds, child of man. Oop, the Sigmascape has been terminated. Congratulations, Alpha Group. Congratulations, Kanjita Krusei. Consistent with previous performances, you have once more defeated a foe of vastly superior combat capabilities. I have constructed a theory to explain this phenomenon. In order to conserve life energy, you subconsciously limit your output during standard activity. I have taken this factor into account when calculating your potential, but judging by the wild fluctuation of values, is it possible your limits are exceeded by an unpredictably high degree when engaged in battle? Boop. Current data unreliable. Accuracy of further experiments may be compromised. Recalculations necessary. You will exhibit your full potential, unrestricted by self-imposed limits. Prediction. Placing subject in mortal peril will facilitate the collection of desired data. Oh no! I'm in jail! I'm in crystal laser jail! Reveal your power. Let me measure the extent of your existence. In precisely 180 seconds, I will terminate your life. You are to attempt escape with every last reserve of strength you possess. Wow. You tried. There was an attempt. Alpha, your participation is unnecessary. Do not interfere. Curious. 'Twould seem the circumstances of thy birth taint not the purity of thy life. The seed which all mortals nurture is found within thee too, Alpha. As for thee, Omega, after the passing of eons, is this truly the extent of thine evolution? I have glimpsed the core of thy wretched existence, and judge that my guidance here is no longer needed. Midgard's armor. Even I cannot fully bend the rules which govern this place. I have reached beyond my strength at last. I wish I could do, do a proper Midgard's armor voice justice. But so be it. Such a death becometh thee not. To slumber shall I betake me for a time. The incarnation I leave with thee will be mine in form, but not in spirit. Midgard's armor. Again, your actions are incomprehensible. Heed me, empty vessel. Thine all too clumsy effort to draw out that which, by thy own admission, defieth thine understanding is the very height of folly. I love that expression, the height of folly. Temper thy desire, trust to the results of thine experiments, and when thou hast witnessed these mortals in the fullness of their glory, then mayest thou determine if the prize thou seekest is thine for the taking. Alright, so he used up a whole bunch of ghost powers to show up in real form for a little while. Acknowledged. Attempt to artificially elicit potential has failed. Tend to your injuries, Alpha Group, and prepare for the next round of testing. He's like, I turned into a frog and everything, and I still couldn't help you. It's Nero, It would seem we all have a tale to share, but not here. Come on, we're leaving. So yeah, 4:30 a.m. PST is 7:30, which is coming up in a few minutes. I will turn in this quest and finish it up, and then I guess end the stream because it says it's going to be a 2-hour maintenance. Expects a full report as soon as it's convenient. By that, she generally means now. Where are people getting the mount from? I don't understand. Kanjita. I was told you'd made it out of the hole, but nothing beats seeing with my own 2 eyes. In case you're wondering, Nero was taken straight to the infirmary. The chief should be back soon with news if you don't mind waiting. Chief, how is he? Not good. It seems one of Omega's nastier minions paid him a visit in our absence. He's putting on a brave face, but I've seen his injuries. I'm surprised he kept going for as long as he did. The chirurgeons confined him to bed. Even should Omega extend its next invitation, Nero won't be coming with us. But he's gonna live. Midgard's armor is taking a lengthy nap now, isn't he? And it won't be long before our base camp is lost to the rift again. When the time comes, I'll join the expedition myself. The challenges will only get harder, and you'll need someone reliable at your back. I appreciate the offer, Jesse, and I may yet take you up on it when the time comes. But let's not make any decisions just yet. I have a lot of thinking to do about what's happened and about what lies ahead. Quay. The poor thing, he seems worried. Well, that got a smile out of him. We may not understand what he says, but I think we can understand how he feels. Right. As much as I'd like to stay and chat, we all have work to do. Sooner or later, we're going to have to face Omega itself, and we've all seen what it's capable of. We need to be stronger. We need to be ready when Omega calls on us again. Let's make sure that we are. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. So, yep, servers are going down right about now. That's kind of too bad, but it's good that we at least we got to do all 4, all 4 of the Sigmascape fights. I guess that means I'm gonna save save Fractal Continuum Hard for. I will try and jump on tonight and do that, because that'll only be, like a 20-minute dungeon or whatever.